All right, you
Hello.
guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a couple of short stories. The first short story we're going to take a look at is, let's see here. I believe we're doing this one here. So, water is everything is our story we're going to look at. There we go. Very good. So I placed it in the Verbling chat box. Let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Julieta. How are you? Hello, Julieta. Nope. Okay, let's go to Amparo. Hi there, Amparo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing well. What about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. How about Ali? Hi there, Ali. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Good to have you here.
Nice to see you also.
We also have Ajka. Ajka, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Ajka, where are you from?
I'm from Slovakia.
Slovakia. Okay. All right. Well, great to have you here. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
All right. And Julieta, let's try your microphone one more time.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Hi there. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning. Good to have you here.
Thanks.
All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me share my screen with you. And Hangouts is going a touch slow this morning, so we'll see. Let's see how it goes for us. There we go. Okay. Very nice. So let's start off over on the left-hand side. Hi there, Heidi. How are you?
Hello.
Heidi, can you hear me okay? There we go.
Nice.
Hi. Yeah, nice to have you here. As well as Miguel. Hi, Miguel. How are you?
Hi, fine, thank you, teacher.
I'm doing great. Miguel, where are you from?
I'm from Venezuela.
Venezuela. Okay, great. Good to have you here. All right, Ajka, let's start off with you. And I'll have you read from here, from the beginning, where water is vital. Okay. And let's have you read down to, go ahead and read this first paragraph down to where it says Earth, please.
Water is vital for our existence. Not only do we drink it for survival, the majority of the human body is also composed of water. The Earth's weather patterns are closely linked to water too, as they are determined by the complex patterns of changes and movement of water in the atmosphere. Since the ocean covers 70% of the Earth's surface, it plays a major role determining what happens in the environment. One of its most important roles is distributing the heat around the world. It soaks up energy in the form of heat and releases it more evenly across the Earth.
Okay, very good. Let's practice the TH sound here on the end of this word. So instead of Earth, okay, make sure that your tongue is between your teeth when you pronounce the TH. It's Earth.
Earth.
There you go. Good. One more time. Earth.
Earth.
Great job. All right, so let's go to this word here. This word is pronounced distributing. The stress is right here in the middle. Instead of distributing, okay, it's right here. Distributing. Try that.
Distributing.
Good job. Okay. Next up, we have the word surface. Now, on the end of the word, even though it looks like the word face, okay, we don't pronounce a long A there. It's actually a short I, okay, like fis, okay? So this is 70% of the Earth's surface. Try that.
70% of the Earth's surface.
Good job. Good. All right, next up is the word water. Okay, so right here, instead of saying water, wo, it's an ah sound. So open up your mouth nice and wide. Ah, wa, water.
Water.
Okay, very good. Much better with the A sound. Next we have the word closely. Right here, this S, instead of being a Z sound, a voiced S, instead of closely, it's closely, close, unvoiced S. Okay, so weather patterns are closely linked. Try that.
Weather patterns are closely linked.
Okay, give me a T sound on the end of linked. Linked.
Linked.
Good job. Good, and the last word for you is the word majority. The stress is right here on the OR. The majority of the human body.
The majority of the human body.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you, Odka.
Thank you.
Okay, let's continue with Ali.
Okay.
Okay, Ali, let's have you read from water temperature down to the ladder, please.
Okay. Water and temperature. Since the ocean is so effective at absorbing heat, the first few meters of the ocean's surface hold as much heat as the Earth's entire atmosphere. But how does water control Earth's weather? First, it's important to know that the temperature of the water in the ocean and its salt content affect the water's density. So the saltier or the colder the water, the denser it is. Denser water sinks to the bottom of the ocean, while less dense water floats at the surface. The temperature of water is closely related to ocean currents, since the former affects the latter.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. There's only 3 parts I want to go over. Okay, so first up, we have the word former. Give me good R's here. The former affects the latter.
The former affects the latter.
Good, good. One more time. The former affects the latter.
The former affects the latter.
Okay, good. Next up, we have the word closely instead of closely. Okay, it's an unvoiced S. Close. Is closely related.
Is closely related.
Okay, very good. And your last one, I believe, is, yeah, saltier, right here. Make sure to pronounce that E sound right here, tier. Okay, so the saltier or colder the water. Try that.
Saltier or the colder water. Colder the water.
Okay, very good. Colder the water, yeah, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, let's continue here. Okay, let's go to Amparo. All right, Amparo, please continue from ocean currents. Finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says conveyor belt, please.
Ocean currents. Simply put, ice triggers the movement of ocean currents. As water freezes in the north and south poles, the water surrounding the ice becomes saltier and colder. Since the salt will leave the water upon freezing, the ice then cools the water surrounding it. The cold, salty water then sinks due to its increased density. Once it gets to the bottom of the ocean floor, it has to move somewhere, so it travels horizontally to spread out over the surface of the earth. This is called current. Warm water replaces it on the surface and moves to the north. This motion is called the global conveyor belt.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to this word here. Instead of conveyor, convey. Conveyor. The global conveyor belt.
The global conveyor belt.
Good. One more time. Conveyor. The global conveyor belt.
The global conveyor belt.
Okay, good. Next up, we have the word over instead of over. Okay, so to spread out over the surface.
Spread out over the surface.
Okay, very nice. Next up is it has to move. Instead of have, give me an S sound. It has to move somewhere.
It has to move somewhere.
Okay, very good. Next, we have the word cools instead of coals. Okay, this is an oo sound. Then cools the water.
Then cools the water.
Okay, good. Next is leaves.
Leaves.
Where'd you go? Yeah.
The
Okay.
lime.
Yeah. The salt leaves the water. The salt leaves the water.
The salt leaves the water.
Okay. Very good. And the last one, give me a good FR here. Freezes instead of freezes. As water freezes in the north.
As water freezes in the north.
One more time. As water freezes in the north.
As water freezes in the north.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Very good. Let's go to Julieta.
Yes.
Okay, Julieta, let's have you read from the global conveyor belt. Finish this paragraph and read down to. Go ahead and read down to here where it says all forms of life, please.
The global conveyor belt is a global-wide current that circulates cold and warm water around the Earth. So the warm water that replaces the cold on the surface travels northward, increasing the temperature of the Atlantic Ocean. That's why countries that border the Atlantic Ocean are relatively warmer than landlocked countries during the wintertime. However, the cold water doesn't always stay at the bottom of the ocean. Instead, it comes up at different places around the globe called upwelling. Since the ocean floor contains many nutrients important for survival, the cold water that rises to the surface brings these nutrients with it, touching all forms of life.
Great, very good. All right, now instead of attaching, attracting. Attract. So
Yes.
add that C sound there, that K sound. So this is attract. Attracting all forms of life.
Attracting all forms of life.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word surface instead of surface. Okay, the word is surface.
Surface.
The surface brings these nutrients.
The surface brings these nutrients.
Okay, very good. Next we have the word cold. Right here, instead of cold water, it's old, cold. The cold water.
The cold water.
Okay, very good. Next is increasing. Right here, instead of increasing with a Z sound, it's an unvoiced S. Increasing. Increasing the temperature.
Increasing the temperature.
Good job. Right here, we have the word north. Northward. Northward.
Northward.
Okay, good. One more time. Word. Instead of ward, word. Northward.
Northward.
Good, good. All right, and the last one is the word current. Okay, you had said current. Okay, so instead of an or sound, it's current.
Current.
Good. A global-wide current that circulates.
Global-wide current that circulates.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's continue here. Okay, next up is Heidi.
Yeah.
All right, Heidi, please continue from usually every.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and go ahead and finish up this paragraph, and I'll have you read down to poles. Waters at the poles, please.
Usually every level of the food chain is present at these upwellings. making them great spots for fishing. In fact, upwellings are common in areas where winds blow water away from the surface. In coastal areas, sometimes winds called longshore winds blow perpendicular to the land over the ocean, pushing the warm water away from the coast. They allowed the cold water at the bottom to rise up and replace the warmer water. Therefore, some coastal areas, the effective places to fish due to the upwelling that attract more fish to the area. The global conveyor belt. As previously mentioned, the global conveyor belt describes the current that runs throughout the Earth's waters, driven by the cold waters at the poles.
Okay, all right, let's practice this last little part here. So driven, okay, driven by the cold waters, and then at the poles. Driven by the cold waters at the poles.
Driven by the cold waters at the poles.
Okay, all right, pretty good. Let's go to the word, let's see here, bottom. So this is an ah sound instead of bottom. It's the cold water at the bottom to rise up.
The cold water at the bottom to rise up and replace.
Okay, all right, so at the, make sure you're pronouncing a good at here. Okay, so the cold water at the bottom to rise up. One more time.
The cold water at the bottom to rise up and replace.
Okay, all right, good. Let's go to the word perpendicular, this big one here. Perpendicular, perpendicular.
Perpendicular.
Okay, that's going to be cular. Perpendicular.
Perpendicular.
Okay, all right, good. Let's go to the word called instead of cold longshore. Cold is when it's the temperature, cold. This is called longshore winds.
Called longshore wind.
Okay, one more time. Called longshore winds.
Called longshore wind.
Okay, good. Next is the word upwellings, right here. Upwellings.
Upwellings.
Good. One more time. Upwellings.
Upwellings.
Great. All right. Nice job. Thank you. All right. Okay, let's go to Miguel.
Yes.
All right, Miguel, let's have you read from the belt starts, okay, and I'll have you read down to here where it says the Pacific Ocean, please.
Okay. The belt starts in the North Atlantic Ocean, where the cool water that surrounded the ice sinks and starts to flow around the world. A current is created as warm water rushes to the surface to replace the sinking cold water. The cool, denser water moves southward in between the continents toward South America and Africa, and at its faces the equator. The warm water, as the water passes Antarctica, it is repelled by the ice near the South Pole. It continues to move on from there and split into two paths, one that veers off toward the Indian Ocean and the other toward the Pacific Ocean.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word other right here. Instead of other, this is other, the other.
Other.
One more time. The other.
The other.
Okay, very good. This word here, instead of continues, this word is pronounced continues. Continues.
Continues.
Good. One more time. Continues.
Continues.
Okay. Good. Right here we have the word recooled. Instead of re-cooled, It's recooled.
Recooled.
Okay, pronounce the D sound here at the very end. Cooled.
Recooled.
Okay, very good. Next up we have, let's see here, move southward. Okay, so this word here, it's the same as, it's pronounced the same here as here. So this is South America, and this is southward. Instead of south, okay, it's ow. Okay, so water moves southward. Water moves southward. Try that.
Water moves southward.
Okay, instead of south, open up your mouth. Sow. South. Southward.
Water moves southward.
Okay, good. One last time. Water moves southward.
Water moves southward.
Okay, good. Good. Next up is the word surface. Right here, instead of surface, it's pronounced surface.
Surface.
Okay, instead of su, it's like you're saying her, sir, surface.
Surface.
Good job. Yeah, that UR is typically not an UR sound. We don't pronounce an U. It's only ER, sir. Okay. Next up is the word current. Okay, same thing here. Instead of current, okay, the UR is an ER sound. Current.
Current.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word cold right here instead of cooled. Okay, this is an old sound. Cold.
Cold.
The cold water.
Cold water.
Okay, very good. And the last one for you is starts. Here at the beginning you said starts. Take off the sound at the beginning. Okay, the word is starts.
Starts.
Okay, one more time. Starts.
Starts.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you. All right, let's go to Paco. Hi, Paco. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great, great. Good to have you here in class.
Thank you.
All right, Paco, please read from these two paths. Okay. Finish this paragraph. Start into this next one, and I'll have you read down to here where it says explained. Okay, so down here on this next page, okay?
All right.
Go ahead.
These two paths gradually warm up as they travel northward, causing them to rise to the surface, which, as we know, is called an upwelling. The currents eventually return to the North Atlantic while the journey begins again. Although the path of the global conveyor belt can be quickly explained, the actual travel times occurs very slowly. The water travels at slow speeds when compared to tidal currents, ocean currents, and climate. The effect that ocean currents have on the Earth's climate is still being studied by scientists around the world, but we know a few things for sure. The ocean plays a huge role in redistributing heat around the globe, like we previously explained.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the V sound here in prev. Instead of previously, previously, like we previously explained.
Previously explained.
One more time. Previously explained.
Previously explained. Previously explained.
Okay, now on explained, you need to pronounce the K sound there as well. Explain. Okay, instead of explain with an S, it's explained.
Previously explained.
Good job. Good. All right, this word here is pronounced redistributing. Redistributing.
Redistributing. Redistributing.
Good. All right. Nice, nice. Okay, let's try this one here. So the ocean plays a huge role. Try that one right here. The ocean plays a huge role.
The ocean plays a huge role.
Good job. Good. All right, next we have still right here. Instead of steal, okay, give me a short I. The Earth's climate is still being studied.
The Earth's climate is still being studied.
Good job. Okay. Next is the word climate right here. Instead of climate, okay, climate. Climate.
Climate.
Sometimes with some of the words that end with an ate, okay, we do not pronounce an ate sound. Okay, typically when it is a noun. If it is a verb, like educate, okay, when it is a verb, we do pronounce the ate. But I can graduate, okay, I can graduate, but I can also be a graduate, and it's pronounced as an it sound. Same thing here. Climate, okay, is a noun, the climate, but I can get used to the climate by using a verb called acclimate. So it's an AC and then CLIMAT, okay, which is the same, and since it's a verb, we say acclimate. Okay, so in most cases, when it is a noun and you have an ATE at the end, the ATE is pronounced it instead of ate. Okay.
Climate.
Okay, good. Next up, we have the word compared. So here, instead of comb, this is cum, because the stress is on the pair. Okay, so this is compared. Compared.
Compared.
Okay, good. Next, we have the word surface. Where'd you go? Surface? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, right up here. Okay. Yeah, right here. Instead of surface, this is surface. Surface. Okay, good. This word right here is pronounced northward. Let's try that one. Northward.
Northward. Northward.
Okay, good, good. And your last one is right here. Gradually. Gradually.
Gradually.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Thank you, Paco.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Let's continue here with Ajka. Okay, Ajka, please continue from however down to the end of the paragraph, right here where it says wind as well, please.
However, there are certain ocean currents, like the Gulf Stream, which is part of the global conveyor belt, that have a direct effect on the climates of countries they pass. The Gulf Stream travels past the Caribbean and Florida, carrying warm water, then turns off to the right toward Europe, specifically England and Ireland. That's why the northeastern part of the United States and Canada has a cooler climate. The Gulf Stream doesn't bring warm water to its shores, causing colder temperatures. And since the direction of currents is always affected by wind direction, like we previously described with upwellings, climate is indirectly affected by wind as well.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word currents right here. Give me an ER sound instead of currents. It's currents. Currents.
Currents.
Okay, very good. Next up, we have the word causing. So this is an ah sound instead of causing. It's causing colder temperatures.
Causing colder temperatures.
Colder. Causing colder temperatures. One more time.
Causing colder temperatures.
Good. Right here, this word is pronounced Gulf. Gulf.
Gulf.
One more time. Gulf.
Gulf.
All right, good. Next is northeastern part. So two things here. Okay, we're working on the TH as well as the R sound. So give me a good R here and a good TH. The northeastern part.
Northeastern part.
Okay, nor instead of north, nor, north, northeastern part.
Northeastern part.
Okay, one more time. Northeastern part.
Northeastern part.
There you go. You hit that TH. Good. Okay. All right. Nice job here with specifically. That one sounded good. You sounded that out nicely. Let's go to the word toward. Where'd you go? So specifically, okay. Instead of toward, it's toward. It's toward. Toward.
Toward.
Very good. And the last one here for you is water. Okay. Open up the mouth instead of water. Water.
Water.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, very good. Let's go to Ali. Okay, Ali, please continue from the gradual increase. And let's have you read down to here where it says slowed down. And let's see who's making all that noise. Sahad?
Hello?
Hi, please mute your microphone.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Ali?
Okay.
Very good. Let's have you read from the gradual down to slowed down, please.
Okay. The gradual increase of the Earth's temperature has been a topic of much debate for several years as scientists discover more and more about the phenomenon. Global warming is caused mainly by an increase in carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. This increase can potentially cause the ice caps in the North and South poles to melt, disrupting the global conveyor belt. Even though the phenomenon is called global warming, it's more accurately described as climate change. If the ice caps melt, there will be less dense water to move around the globe. And if there is less dense and therefore cold water to circulate around the Earth, the Gulf Stream will be slowed down.
Okay, very good job. Very good job. Let's take a look at 3 words, okay? First up is accurately. So our stress is here at the very beginning. Accurately.
Accurately.
Good. It is more accurately described as climate change.
It is more accurately described as climate change.
Okay. Give me a good CR here instead of described. Described. Described.
Describe.
Very good. Very good. All right. Next up is the word conveyor. Give me a good V sound here. Conveyor.
Conveyor.
Good. The global conveyor belt.
The global conveyor belt.
Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. And our last one here is dioxide. Okay. In carbon dioxide levels.
In carbon dioxide levels.
All right, great job. Good, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Okay, let's go to Amparo. Amparo, let's have you finish up this story, reading from "This will result" down to "disrupt them," please, and then I'll have you continue on the next story.
Okay. This will result in a cooling of the Caribbean and Western Europe. So even though we call it global warming, it can also result in colder temperatures in some areas. That's why we must always be careful to take care of the environment. The Earth's temperature is carefully maintained by by its specific mechanism. We sure wouldn't want to disrupt them.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look here at mechanisms. Add the S at the very end.
Mechanisms.
There you go. Good. Next up is Earth. So the Earth's temperature. So these two together. So here, instead of saying temperature, adding that sound, it's kind of like different. We don't say different. We say different. Same thing with temperature.
Temperature. Okay.
So the Earth's temperature.
The Earth's temperature.
Good. One more time. The Earth's temperature.
The Earth's temperature.
Okay, pretty good. Nice job. All right, let's go to our next story, you guys. This is going to be, okay, through the nose. Okay. All right, the story is here in the Google chat as well as in the Verbling chat. Okay. All right, Amparo, let's have you continue from every day down to through our senses, please.
Every day, our senses tell us about the world. We taste, touch, smell, hear, and see things, and what we experience helps us learn. As we store more and more information in our memory, we are able to decide how to act in different situations based on the knowledge we have gained through our senses.
Okay, very good. All right, let's try through. Okay, give me a good THR. Through our senses.
Through our senses.
Okay, nice and smooth on the THR. Through our senses.
Through.
Okay, one more time.
Through our senses.
Good. One more. Through our senses.
Through our senses.
Good, good. Nice job. And the other one is the X sound here in experience. Okay, give me a K there. Experience.
Experience.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to Julieta. Okay,
Yes.
please continue from, for example, finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says inside of our noses, please.
For example, if you are ever touched a hot stove, your sense of touch quickly told you that, ouch, the stove is too hot. We learned that the high heat can hurt us, and we know the next time we walk into the kitchen not to touch the stove when it's on. Animals learn the same way we do, by using their senses. A dog's eyes and ears and nose work the same way that ours do, by detecting sight, sounds, and scents. Dogs' noses, however, are superpowered compared to ours. Let's get gross for a minute and think about the inside of our noses.
Okay, very good. Let's get and think about the inside of our noses. That's a funny phrase. Okay, all right. This word here, instead of gross, this is gross.
Gross.
Good. So let's get gross for a minute.
Let's get gross for a minute.
Good job. All right, let's go to the word however. Give me a good V sound here. However.
However.
Good, good. All right, next up is eyes. So here, you said dogs, a dog's eyes. Okay, you added an extra S here. So a dog's eyes. A dog's eyes.
Dog's eyes.
Good, good. Next is the word hurt. Okay, instead of hort. Okay, this is an sound. Hurt. So high heat can hurt us.
High heat can hurt us.
Okay, very good. And you've ever. Okay, so you split this contraction up, saying if you have ever. Okay, so let's try that. You've ever. Okay, and then add a T sound to the end of touch. If you've ever touched a hot stove.
If you've ever touched a hot stove.
Good. One more time. If you've ever touched a hot stove.
If you've ever touched a hot stove.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Noses. Okay. All right. Let's go to Heidi.
Yes.
All right, Heidi. Please continue from membranes. Finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says sense. Those scents mean, please.
Membranes, thin, film-like layers that line the inside of the nasal cavity, help us smell because they are packed with tiny scent-tracking hotspots called olfactory receptors. Humans have about 5 million of these receptors, while dogs have 220 million. If you were to lay a dog's nasal membranes out flat, they would be able to cover its body. So what does this mean? It means that dogs can smell a lot more things a lot more strongly than we can. Their powerful sense of smell can pack up scents that we don't even know exist. And a large portion of a dog's brain is dedicated to interpreting, I'm not sure what those scents mean.
Okay, so that word is pronounced interpreting.
Interpreting.
There you go. Yeah, so our stress is right there. One more time. To interpreting what those scents mean.
To interpreting what those scents mean.
Okay, good, good. All right, next here we have the word portion. Let's see here. Right here. So this is portion.
Portion.
Yeah, give me an or sound. Portion.
Portion.
All right, very good. Okay, next up is pick. Okay, so here it's a short I instead of peck up, it's pick. Can pick up scents we don't even know exist.
Can pick up a scent that we don't even know exists.
Okay, good. All right, next we have, let's see here. Called. Okay, right here instead of cold, open up your mouth. Called olfactory receptors.
Called olfactory receptors.
Okay, good. And your last one here is help. Okay,
help.
Instead of hep, okay, give me that L sound. Help.
Help.
All right, very good. Very good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to, let's see, Miguel.
Thank you.
All right, Miguel, please continue from dogs consistently. Okay, so dogs consistently sniff, and let me have you read down to, yikes, it's a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, go ahead and read down to here where it says airport. So we just have a bit up here. Dogs consistently sniff, and then I'll move it down for you, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Dogs constantly sniff the air, the ground, food, furniture, other dogs, and humans. And it's all because they are trying to make sense of the world around them. What do dogs do with all the information they collect with their nose? The sense that dogs pick up helps them understand their surroundings. Dogs store what they learn, making memory that guides their future actions. When trying to discern tiny differences in sense, dogs can do remarkable things. For instance, dogs can learn to sniff out drugs and explosives. Have you ever seen a dog with a security guard at a big office building or an airport?
Okay, very good. Now that last word is pronounced airport. Airport.
Airport.
One more time. Airport.
Airport.
Good. All right. We're taking a look at these two words right here. The first word is secure. Instead of security, secure, security.
Security.
Okay, watch that R. Instead of saying security, 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 security.
Security.
Good. One more time. Security.
Security.
Good. This one here, instead of guard, the U is not pronounced. Okay, so the word is only guard. So this is security guard.
Security guard.
Okay, very good. Next up, we have the word trained instead of trained. Okay, this is a long A sound, and then our ED ending, which sounds like a D. Trained.
Trained.
Okay, good. When trained to discern.
When trained to discern.
Good. Right here we have the word future instead of future. Okay, it's future. Future.
Future.
Good. One more time. Future.
Future.
Good. Next up we have the word store. Give me an R sound here at the end instead of sta. Store. Store.
Store.
Okay, one more time. Store. Store.
Store.
All right, we're missing that R at the very end. You're saying store. Okay, give me an at the very end. Store.
Store.
There you go. That's the sound. Okay, good, good. Next up is noses. Right here, instead of nooses, it's noses.
Noses.
All right, very good. Next is the word world. It's two sounds, split it up. The first one is were. The second one is old. Were old. World.
World.
Okay, one more time. World.
World.
Okay, good. Next we have the word furniture. Instead of furniture, it's fur. Okay, remember that UR. Okay, the UR is typically going to be an ER sound. Instead of foo, it's fur, like you're saying her, furniture.
Furniture.
Good. One more time, watch the R at the end. Instead of saying furniture, rolling the R, furniture.
Furniture.
Good job. And your last one here is the word dogs, which is at the beginning, but I have one here as well. So instead of dogs, it's dogs.
Dogs.
Okay, one more time, give me a GS, dogs.
Dogs.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you. All right, and let's go to Paco, if he's still here. Yep. All right, Paco. All right, Paco, let's have you read from They Can Also. Finish this paragraph and read down to mood, please.
All right. They can also, with training, pick out the one stick thrown for them from a heap of many, based on the scent of their owner. With that kind of olfactory means that something is related to the nose and scent talent. It's no wonder dogs are often used in search for missing hikers or people lost in avalanches. Also, dogs recognize one another by scent. A mother dog knows which puppies are hers by how they smell, for example. Plus, dogs can determine pretty quickly what another dog is like and whether or not they are going to get along by detecting specific scents on other animals that indicate age, gender, and even mood.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word animals right here. Instead of animals, it's an sound at the beginning. Animals.
Animals. Animals.
Okay, very good. Next up, we have the word determine. Instead of determine, okay, this is determine.
Determine.
Good. One
Determine.
more time. There you go. Good, good.
Determine.
Okay, next up we have the word avalanches. So the stress is here at the very beginning. Avalanches.
Avalanches. Avalanches.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
Next is next is the word searches. Right here, add the es sound here at the end. Searches.
Using searches.
So are often used in searches for missing hikers.
Often using searches for missing hikers.
Okay, very good. And your last one here is wonder. Give me a good ER sound here at the very end. Instead of wonder, wonder, wonder.
Wonder.
Good, good. All right, nice job, Paco. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. Very good. Let's go back to the top here with Odka. All right, Odka, let's have you read from dogs no human scent. Okay, and read down to with one another, please. Odka, are you there?
Yes.
Make sure to. Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
From where, please?
From dogs no down
Dogs
to
know.
with one another.
Dogs know humans by scent too. You don't notice it, but you have a unique scent, and your dog and other people's dogs can tell the difference between you and someone else in large part because of your specific smell. Pets come to associate the scent of their owners with home and safety as human and dog become more familiar with one another.
Okay, let's try those th sounds here with one another. So we have a unvoiced th on with and a voiced th on another. With one another.
With one another.
Good. One more time. With one another.
With one another.
Okay, very good. And the only other word here for you is the word difference. Instead of saying difference, okay, the er there in the middle, we remove that e. So it's difference. Difference.
Difference.
Good. One more time. Difference.
Difference.
Good job. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Ali, I believe. Yep. All right. Ali, please continue from some scientists. Finish this paragraph and read down to environment, please.
Okay. Some scientists even think that dogs can tell how their owners are feeling based on smell, and one study in England tested the ability of dogs to detect cancer in human patients. A simple way to think about how dogs can do these incredible things is to look at the process like a chain. A dog sniffs, breathing in a lot of different scents, which are then interpreted by its brain as information about the environment.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word environment. Give me a good R here instead of environment. Environment.
Environment.
Okay, one more time. Watch the tongue on your R sound. Environment.
Environment.
Okay, all right, pretty good. Let's go to the word interpreted. Okay, watch your R sounds here. Interpreted.
Interpreted.
Good, one more time. Interpreted.
Interpreted.
All right, very good. Next up, we have the word. Let's see here. Based. Okay, so this is an unvoiced S. Right here, instead of based, it's based.
Based.
Okay, good. Right here, this word is incredible. Give me a good CR. Incredible.
Incredible.
All right, good. All right, let's take a look here. So, how their owners are feeling. Watch the R's on their owners and are. Okay, how their owners are feeling.
How their owners are feeling.
Okay, very nice, very nice. And our last word is the word dogs. Instead of dogs, it's dogs.
Dogs.
All right, great job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, environment. All right, let's see here. Okay, Amparo? Okay, let's have you continue from the dog learns. Finish this this paragraph, and go ahead and finish the story first.
Okay. The dog learns about its surrounding that way, and with training, repeated exposure to a certain scent in order to make it easily recognizable, stores what it has learned in its memory, and is able in the future to act on what it knows. That's how dogs help rescue teams find missing people and help policemen locate dangerous substances in searches. And that's how your dog knows if you when you come home after school.
Okay, very good. All right, let's practice the G into other sounds. Okay, because you're trying to end that G, saying dog knows. Okay, so move it, connect the two word dog knows. Okay,
Dog
so
knows.
yeah, so that's how your dog knows it's you.
That's how your dog knows it's you.
Dog knows. That's how your dog knows it's you.
That's how your dog knows it's you.
There you go. Good. Next one here is locate. Yeah, so the stress is at the beginning. Locate.
Locate.
Okay, very good. And let's go to this one here. That's how dogs help rescue. That's how dogs help rescue.
That's how dogs help rescue.
Okay, very good. And this one here. The dog learns. The dog learns.
Yeah.
Yep, try it again. I didn't hear it. It didn't come through. The dog learns.
The dog learns.
Good. Yeah, yeah. So with that G sound, just connect it to the next word. It doesn't matter what sound it is. It'll help the pronunciation because you were stopping right afterwards, saying the dog learns. So yeah, just put them right together.
Okay.
Great. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming in. It was great having you here. I'm going to take a break. I don't think I have any other classroom classes. Tomorrow I know I have a couple in a row, so that should be good. So I will see you guys then, okay?
Thank you, teacher. Take care.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for coming in.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.